to this live chat facility tutorial. We have had a lot of questions recently about the chat facility and how to use it, so let's get into the video. The chat facility is built with students in mind, with a tool that doesn't need to be parent or teacher led. Each of our pages are linked to the person behind the broadcast, even after it's finished, so you can always ask your questions and get a response about the broadcast. So, let's have a look at how to use the chat facility. To use the chat facility, the first thing to do is to type your comment or question into the chat box. You can now enter your screen name. Your screen name will show when you type your question or comment. Now you will see the chat facility ask for your email address. As I mentioned before, each of our pages are linked to people from the organisation who can reply to your questions. You can enter your email address, which will not be shared with anyone, to get a direct response from the people behind the broadcast. If you do not want a direct response, then click the button at the bottom. People behind the broadcast can still respond to you if you don't provide your email address. This just means you may have to come back to the page to check the response. To type your question, simply click on the chat box. You will then see two symbols appear. The @ symbol will mean your comment or question will be posted publicly for others to see. The email symbol means your comment or question can be sent directly to the person of your choice from the list that will appear. You can now speak to the people behind the broadcast and ask any questions you may have, or check out our partner pages to see the companies we work with who you can speak to right now about their current vacancies. You can also check out our careers page, which connects you to employers. Our live chat service is linked 24/7 to employers from a wide range of sectors, all waiting to hear from you. You can leave a question about how to produce a professional CV or how to prepare for interviews, anything work related, and one of our businesses will respond to you directly. You can also access a wide variety of live interactive broadcasts and video on demand with the live chat support on all pages. Now this bit is for the parents, guardians and teachers. The best bit about the live chat facility is that it is completely moderated, so you don't need to worry if your young person leaves a silly comment, as it will only show on their screen and no one else's. Another great thing about the chat facility is that it is GDPR protected, so no information is shared with anyone else. We will protect all email addresses and will never share personal information of the young people. If you have any questions about the chat facility or the Learn Live channel, please use the email us icon at the top of the page. Thank you, stay safe and stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to the Learn Live channel and to today's Student Apprenticeship event in partnership with the Black Country Lab. The ladder for the Black Country recognises that young people may be unsure about their next steps after their transition into post-16 education. Choosing the right career or pathway is an important step. Apprenticeship Week enables young people to investigate and review a variety of pathways open to them. This event is designed to raise awareness of the various options available through the apprenticeship route, including information from independent training providers, colleges and employers. Apprenticeships range from intermediate level 2 to degree level 7. The session includes information from employers as to what they are looking for in future talent to enhance and build their business, and from apprentices themselves explaining the choices they have had to make to build their futures. If you have any questions for any of the incredible speakers we will be hearing from today, please leave them in the live chat, which is next to the video player. They will get back to you as soon as possible. Remember, all of the videos that you're about to see will be available in the on-demand section, which is situated below the video player. You will have the ability to watch today's content after the event, whether this is to watch it back or if you know somebody that would benefit from watching them. They're always there. Today, we will be looking into what an apprenticeship is, what local training facilities are out there that are offering vocational skills, what training providers' view of apprenticeships are, and how to apply and what learners do feel about apprenticeships. We will then be hearing more from apprentices and their employers, what support is available to people wanting to follow an apprenticeship, finding out about degree apprenticeships, taking a look at completing a degree apprenticeship within the police force, and if training is available for people who are already employed. All of these sections and questions will be answered for you today. But first, before we get into the broadcast, I'll now pass on to Kevin Davis, who is the chair of the Ladder Apprenticeship Foundation, as he introduces the foundation and today's event. Over to you, Kevin.
Hello, my name is Kevin Davis and I'm chair of the Ladder Apprenticeship Foundation. We are a cross-sector campaigning organisation that wants to, through localised events, media, newspapers and partnerships, to raise the awareness of the opportunities that apprenticeships offer to you, students, as a sustainable, viable career route. The theme for this year's Ladder supported session is Build for the Future. And in these very uncertain COVID times, building the future probably seems far off, given the disruption this terrible virus has wreaked on your immediate and learning vocational prospects. But I'm a dealer in hope, and I believe that this will come through agile businesses who will need eager and ambitious employees who will journey with them through the apprenticeship offers they will create in the near to long term future. And apprenticeships offer that step up into the recovering jobs market. And I trust you will find these video sessions and case studies informative and inspiring as you make your decisions about the apprenticeship route. So I trust you can sit back, watch and enjoy, and hope that these sessions will help you make your right career choice.
Hello to everyone, I'm Gillian Keegan, I'm the Minister for Apprenticeships and Skills, and I'm actually the first former apprentice to hold this role. I'm really excited to be able to join you today as part of National Apprenticeship Week 2021. Now, as you're aware, apprenticeships are a great way to earn while you learn, opening up new career paths that can transform lives. And this year we see the theme for the week, Build the Future, reinforcing how apprenticeships boost careers whilst future-proofing workforces. Now, as a former degree apprentice myself, I know firsthand how an apprenticeship can jumpstart careers and lead to a range of opportunities. For employers, apprentices continue to bring fresh ideas and help organisations of all sizes to thrive. Apprenticeships will continue to play a vital role in growing our economy and closing skills gaps as we build back better after the pandemic. Across the country, apprentices are being equipped with the most up-to-date skills, which is essential to keep up in a technologically advancing world. It is the nature of last year that makes this year's National Apprenticeship Week so significant. You will not need reminding that 2020 was a challenging year and 2021 has continued in a similar vein, bringing together apprenticeship ambassadors, MPs, colleges, training providers, apprentices, parents and employers. National Apprenticeship Week is more important now than ever to champion the fantastic work being done across the apprenticeship community. As we embark together on 2021, we need to come together and build a better vision of tomorrow. And I know employers and their apprentices will be central to this. I thank you for your continued commitment to apprenticeships and ask that you keep up the momentum. And finally, can I encourage you all to share your stories using the hashtag NAW2021 and hashtag Build the Future. Have a fantastic event today and enjoy National Apprenticeship Week. Thank you.
Thank you to Kevin, Gillian and Amazing Apprenticeships for the incredible introduction and for going further in depth surrounding apprenticeships and what they are. If you have any questions for any of the experts today, please leave them in the live chat, which is to the right of the video player. Once you have left your question, the experts will get back to you as soon as possible. In a short while, we'll be hearing from some training providers on their views of apprenticeships and how you can apply for one. But before that, up next, we'll be hearing from local training facilities such as SPV, HomeServe and Incom as they tell us about what vocational skills they offer. First, let's hand over to SPV as they tell us about the opportunities in roofing.
If you're interested in a career in the roofing industry, then Building Futures is the place to be. Here we give an insight into several different disciplines, including roof slaying and tiling, sheeting and cladding, and waterproof membrane. We have workstations and rigs for students to work on a daily basis and really get that practical insight into the industry. We also do standalone qualifications in working at heights, abrasive wheels, and the CSCS card, as well as many, many more. So if it's something that you're interested in, please contact your local recruitment officer to find out more information.
I'd like to thank you all for coming today, and if it is something that interests you, please follow the link at our website to sign up now. Thank you.
if you go into each different bay, the very first bay we've got LPG, so liquid petroleum gas, we've got that in there, and we've also got warm air in there. We've also got a load of standalone units so they can do micro breakdown on the boilers. If we go into the next bay, we've got a lot of our old appliances. It's difficult to get the old appliances these days. Some are 20, 30 years old, so we've been careful taking them out and putting them back in. So we've got open fluid appliances, we've got ventilation, and moving through the bays, we've got our combi section, so all different types of combi boilers. Not only did we want to do the gas side, we wanted to look after our plumbers. So on this end, we've got all our cisterns, toilets, cold water cylinders, and we've also do water regulations here. So we set up a variety of faults with water regulations. Large businesses would benefit from this because we can give a bespoke training needs to those businesses. But not only that, the one-man bands are perfect for this because if they're not doing a lot of breakdown, we've got the perfect facilities for that. Not only have we got that, the trainers are fully conversant with boilers. The trainers, what we've got here, have got well over 20 years experience each.
Welcome to Incom, one of the UK's leading training providers. Over the last 4 decades, we have helped more than 10,000 young people develop the skills and experience they need to secure the job they want and to be a success in the real world. Our apprentices have gone on to make parts for ventilators, become aerospace engineers, members of the F1 team and managing directors, quality specialists at big car makers and operations directors at professional service firms. They all share one thing in common. They've benefited from the Incom employer-led approach to training that sees us work with 250 companies across the region, including Aldi UK, Caterpillar, Collins Aerospace, Doncasters, FBC, Manby Bowdler and Granger and Warren. Our 7,500 square foot technical academy in Aldridge is at the heart of everything we do and offers a vibrant learning space that challenges our apprentices to be the best that they can be. Incom Training is looking to recruit the next cohort of apprentices across 40 different Trailblazer apprenticeship courses, whether it's a career in engineering or manufacturing, administration, logistics, sales and marketing. We can provide you with a clear pathway from your level 2 qualification right through to a degree in your chosen subject. Better still, it could be worth £100,000 in money saved on university fees and wages earned whilst learning, with a guaranteed job at the end of it. We're also committed to supporting you as an individual with a range of mentoring, mental health support and volunteering activities readily available to help with your personal development. You can register your interest by taking part in our online Zoom conversations, by emailing apprenticeships@in-com or by speaking to one of our dedicated team on 01922 457 686.
Thank you to SPV, HomeServe and Incom for telling us about your facilities and the vocational skills that you offer to develop. Remember, if you have any questions for any of the experts today, please leave them in the live chat, which is to the right of the video player. Once you've left your questions, the experts will get back to you as soon as possible. In a short while, we will be hearing about what learners feel about apprenticeships. But before that, up next, we'll be hearing from Lisa Kelly at the Apprenticeship Works, as she tells us all about the views of an apprenticeship from a training provider's perspective and how to apply. Over to you, Lisa.
Hi, we're the Apprenticeship Works. We're a partner of BCTG Group. Today we wanted to talk to you about apprenticeships, what we do, and how we've helped some of our apprentices progress in their career ladder. So, what do we do? Here at the Apprenticeship Works, we specialise with linking you with employers across the West Midlands. We work with employers that have vacancies available in a range of sectors. If you see one of these vacancies that you think is the right role for you, you'll apply through gov.uk, through CV Library, and we will then start the sifting process. So once you've been successful, we'll then put you forward for an interview with the host employer. If you're successful and you get the role, you'll then start your journey with us as an apprentice, and you'll also start your learning alongside. So let's have a look at our sectors. We offer business, finance, retail, digital, hospitality, dental and health, child and social care, manufacturing and construction. So as you can see, there's a wide range of opportunities available. It may be that finance is for you, maybe the construction's for you. All of these are available through ourselves, or if not ourselves, then one of our partners. So last year we opened our new skills centre in West Bromwich, BCTG Skills. We have a range of short courses, one of them being a study programme for 16 to 18-year-olds. During this 8-week course, you'll achieve your health and safety level 1, you'll learn about the basics of construction, brickwork and the chance to get your CSCS card. You'll also carry out work experience with an employer on site. This is a great platform to start your career into building and construction. This is a thriving sector. There are many opportunities available at the moment, many projects that are starting. So this could be the right path for you. We've successfully seen our learners progress onto apprenticeships, which is the ultimate goal. So if you think that this is a career that you want to go into, this could be just what you're looking for. This is your time to earn real money. It's your time to get a career. Make this your moment. So contact us today on our telephone number 0121 544 6455. You can contact myself, Lisa, on 07717 778 779. You can drop us an email at info@theapprenticeshipworks.com, or you can visit our Facebook page or our Twitter page, where you'll see lots of stories, lots of news and lots of information. So it's certainly worth a visit. If you think an apprenticeship is the course for you, or if you're unsure, just get in touch with us. We can help you.
Thank you to Lisa from the Apprenticeship Works for telling us your views on apprenticeships and how people can apply for them. Remember, if you have any questions for any of the experts today, please leave them in the live chat, which is to the right of the video player. Once you have left your questions, the experts will get back to you as soon as possible. In a short while, we'll be hearing more about apprenticeships and the kind of employers that you may have with you on your journey. But before that, up next, we'll be hearing about what learners feel about apprenticeships from organisations such as Sandwell College, Nova and Halesowen College. First, let's hand over to TDM.
IT is something that I've been interested in since I was a kid. Since then I've been hooked.
I wasn't too sure about going to uni. My grades from sixth form wasn't the best. I wanted to be learning on the job, earning a bit of money as well, and I thought the only really way to get into a career would be going through like apprenticeships.
It's very different to what you do in education. It's a lot more responsibility and there's a lot more with the sort of way that you do things. So actually apprenticeship has helped me to know sort of the stepping stones with how to actually sort of be good on the job.
Anything can go wrong in my job role, and it kind of has. We've had internet issues and a bunch of people just coming in saying what's going on. The good thing though is I'm learning on the job.
TDM would come into the offices, see what I'm doing in my role, see how they can incorporate it into the courses and also into my e-portfolio online, which I had to do for the qualification. My experience at OGL, they were moving it over to my qualification, so I was able to tick the boxes without feeling like I was actually doing work outside of my normal role.
With TDM I can learn on the job, and then course I have my half a day every week, and then I go off to TDM to study with small groups on site with them. And this really does help me to consolidate the information that I've learned throughout the week.
You learn about things, and then like within the next week you go back into your office, you kind of understand why everything works. From being able to kind of do the courses, learning the theory, and then actually being able to put it into like practice, that's how I prefer to learn.
It has been very challenging for me to be able to gain my industry certifications. It wasn't a walk in the park, but TDM have been there every step of the way. I've gained many technical skills through the workplace, including just being able to do basic help desk support through to very advanced things like network cabling, infrastructure, managing servers, managing clients.
Whoever asks me, oh, you're an apprentice, what college do you go to? I'm like, I go to a training company, and they're quite surprised. The thing is, this is far better than any other thing available because it's more interactive and more one-to-one.
It can be quite scary, as in at the end of the day not everyone is doing it. The norm is to go to uni, but I'm so happy I didn't go to uni. This is 100% so much better. I'm actually getting life skills that actually are going to be useful afterwards, and I've got a job, end of the day.
I've been working for HomeServe for the last 11 years and I just wanted a new challenge.
I went to college for 2 years in Skegness, so I got my qualified level 2 and level 3, and I've now then employed by A&M Heating to do this apprentice. Very, very good. It's very open, it's very safe, it's very secure.
Oh, absolutely brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I've walked around a couple of times. I just can't wait to get into action and use the facilities now. Absolutely brilliant. You got Alan, who will just have a laugh with you. But they're going in a good pace as well. They're not rushing anything. They're asking plenty of questions. Obviously, we ask quite a lot of questions as well.
Go for it. Give it an opportunity. Give it a try. It is a big leap. It is a big decision, but I'd recommend it. I would say, give it a try. Give it a go.
I heard about the finance apprenticeship vacancy. I went to go and speak to our apprenticeships team. They helped me through the process, and I began my level 2 business administration qualification and also undertook a level 1 ICT qualification. To do the banking for the college, help out with the monthly accounts, there was a lot of spreadsheets involved and different things to do with finances all across the college. I inform, engage and inspire young people. It has really helped me build my confidence. It's helped me to become who I am at this present moment in time. It's helped with my professional development, and I'm also a lot more knowledgeable about things that I wasn't before.
Hello, my name is Math and I'm studying at Nova Training in Albury. I have completed my Maths in English, which I passed, and I'm currently working to a level 1 diploma in painting and decorating. I joined during lockdown, which Nova made regular calls to make sure that everything is okay at home alongside as my lessons online. So if you're looking for a more hands-on approach instead of sixth form or college, then make sure you get involved with Nova Training.
Welcome to Halzone College.
My name is Sam Welding.
Ellie Marsh.
I study the NVQ Level 4 in Business for the apprenticeship.
Level 3 Digital Marketing Apprenticeship.
My name's Amelia Higgins and I'm doing a Level 2 Hairdressing Apprenticeship.
My name's Shelby Rollinson and I'm doing a hairdressing apprenticeship.
So on an apprenticeship, it's mixed between coursework and a full-time job. So I do 4 days a week in the workplace at Halzone College, so I am an employee here. And then the 1 day a week I also study the HNC in Business Level 4.
It's interesting to do an apprenticeship because it's more hands-on than, say, if you was going to university and sitting down lectures. You get a feel for what the actual working environment's like.
I'll go to work for 4 days a week and I go to college 1. And that day it's really, really good fun and you learn loads. I know it's only a short space of time, but you do learn a lot. So it's really, really beneficial. And the staff are really supportive, so they'll always ask about how your week at work's been, and yeah, it's really good.
For the apprenticeship, my units are specific to my job role. So in one of my job roles I do a lot of auditing and compliance. So one of my units is specifically about auditing. For my HNC, it covers a wide range of subjects really, accountancy, business management, marketing, HR.
In my apprenticeship I cover all sorts of topics. We do there's a lot of analytics, so monitoring social media, digital media, over all different platforms. Then there's the other side where I use my skills that I got off my college course for doing graphic design and more in-house elements.
So for the first topics you start off and you don't really start doing hair for a bit, it's kind of communication and working safely, and that is really important because obviously you need to know that for where you're working as well. And then pretty quickly you go on to doing more basic parts of hair, so you'll start with shampooing and things, and then after a while you go on to the more technical things, so you'll be doing cutting hair, colouring and perming and things like that.
I think my favourite bit about the apprenticeship really is the work part really. I like getting the work experience behind me, to be honest.
I really like my practical sessions on an afternoon because I like working in a group and it's nice to have my tutor there to help me if I need any help. And that's when I feel like I learn most of my skills.
You go to college, you learn all the skills, and then you can go into work and you can put those into practice, and that's great. So it's really good to be able to show people what you've been learning at college and things, so you can show all the other people at work. And again, it's just how supportive the college is and things, it really, really helps. Obviously, the tutor's brilliant, she's really good, and you have an assessor who's really supportive as well.
I'd say my favourite part of the apprenticeship is probably just being hands-on and practical and working within the college and having constant workloads to do.
So I chose Halzone because when I looked round I found they had really, really good facilities. I was really impressed straight away. It really stood out to me. I thought the salon that we'd be working in college was really, really good, and there was a lot of good opportunities as well.
My employers told me about Halzone College because they've had apprentices from Halzone College in the past, and they told me how good the facilities were and how helpful the staff were, so I went with Halzone.
I think an apprenticeship is brilliant because obviously you get to go out and work in the real world, so it gives you loads more experience of what it will be like if you just went into work after, and it builds your confidence loads as well, so much more than when I was just at school and things. It makes a huge difference.
I think an apprenticeship is definitely a good stepping stone to ease yourself into the workplace. Again, even though you are an apprentice, which means that you're a learner, you still have that full-time job aspect to it. So it is a good way in getting into the workplace, getting a job, and also for a lot of people earning money as well.
Thank you to TDM, HomeServe and the other organisations that we have heard from for telling us what learners feel about apprenticeships. If you have any questions for any of the experts today, please leave them in the live chat, which is to the right of the video player. Once you have left your questions, the experts will get back to you as soon as possible. In a short while, we'll be hearing about degree apprenticeships, what they are, and some encounters from current apprentices. But before that, up next, we'll be hearing more about the type of support that is available for anybody wanting to undertake an apprenticeship. Now, let's hand over to Walsall College.
Good morning, Walsall College. Nicole speaking. Hello, I'm Nicole and I'm a Recruitment and Placement Officer here at Walsall College. If you require additional support, have an education, health and care plan, or a learning difficulty or disabilities, then we are here to help you gain industry experience to start your career. You may decide that you would like to complete an apprenticeship with us. We can adapt our apprenticeships to meet your support requirements. An apprenticeship is a great way to earn whilst you learn whilst being employed by a business, and you will spend most of your time out in the workplace. Applying for an apprenticeship is very similar to applying for a job. You will find our apprenticeship vacancies listed on the Walsall College or National Apprenticeship website. We will then contact you to discuss your application further. We will talk you through the process to explain what will happen next. It's really important that you let us know your support requirements within your apprenticeship application. This means that we can then liaise with our employers and prepare you for starting your placement. Declaring your support requirements will not hinder your application. We work very closely with our employers to ensure that all of our students are supported in the right way. We can also make adjustments to the entry requirements and assessment criteria too, by looking through your educational, health and care plan.
Here at Walsall College, we also have an excellent supported learning department who offer a variety of courses and the supported internship that are a great option for students who need additional support and do not hold a level 2 qualification.
I completed my internship placement at Horbush campus in Warsaw, and I worked with so many lovely people that showed me what I'm actually good at doing. I can actually show them what my skills are, what I can develop.
My placement is at the bistro in Horbush. I'm usually at my placement on Tuesday and Friday, and I'm usually there from 9 till 3.
I went on to the internships because I wanted to gain more confidence going into the workplace and learning more skills that I can achieve, that I know I can do it.
Supported internship students always really impress their employers, and as a result, some have been offered an apprenticeship with the same employer after they have completed their supported internship. Other outcomes have included paid employment during and or after their supported internship, or voluntary work with the view to opportunities in the future.
It was important for us to support internships or intern students due to the real life work experience that they gain. It helps them develop their skills and skill sets so that we can get them ready for industry.
It is often best for students to progress through other courses in supported learning, such as Skills for Working Life and SFP, Skills for Progression, in order to build up to and prepare for moving on to the supported internship. The supported learning team will work with you to decide the best route for you to take.
Skills for Progression is all about you wanting to know how much you want to get into work and how much you want to develop into your skills and qualities and how much you want to adapt into your life.
Skills for Progression to me isn't just a course, but it's like a small family. Whereas everyone in the course will always look out for each other and take care of each other. Even if you're having good days or bad days, they're always there to have you back.
Since I started college, I was a bit shy, and then now I feel lots of confidence to build up.
Whether you're interested in an apprenticeship, supported internship, or one of our full-time college courses, we will find the best route for you and support you on your journey to employment.
For more information, please contact us by emailing info@walsallcollege.ac.uk or visit our website walsallcollege.ac.uk.
Thank you to Walsall College for telling us all about the type of support that is available for anybody wanting to undertake an apprenticeship. Remember, if you have any questions for any of the experts today, please leave them in the live chat, which is to the right of the video player. Once you have left your questions, the experts will get back to you as soon as possible. In a short while, we'll be hearing about what it is like completing a degree apprenticeship within the police force and what training is available for people who are already employed. But before that, up next, we'll be hearing all about degree apprenticeships, what they are, as well as an interview from a current degree apprentice. First, let's hand over to Aston College.
Aren't apprenticeships a bit rubbish? People often mistakenly think of degree apprenticeships as a backup option if they don't get their A-level grades, but this couldn't be further from the truth. All of our apprentices get the exact same quality degree as our traditional students. Not only that, they're working while they're learning, which is quite an ask. So they are doing real tasks from day one, working on projects that really matter and not just running errands.
Apprentices barely earn anything.
This really isn't true at all. All employers have to pay degree apprentices at least the national minimum wage. On top of that, they often offer bonus schemes such as pay progression and promotions throughout their degree apprenticeship. One of our apprentices is actually earning double the traditional starting salary for graduates.
Won't I miss out on having fun at uni?
While you'll be expected to be mature while you're conducting your studies and working full-time, your free time is yours to do with as you wish. All of our apprentices join us on campus for residential sessions. This is a great opportunity for them to meet each other, and often this results in nights out in Birmingham where they get to have the typical student experience. Also, as you're working full-time, you're earning a salary, and this money is yours to do with as you wish, whether that's saving up to go on holiday or maybe buying your first car. It's all yours to enjoy.
Apprenticeships are for people who don't do well at school.
Degree apprenticeships are actually really competitive. You'll have to study hard and do well in your exams, but not only that, employers will expect you to show additional skills as well. They'll want you to be a good leader, work well in a team, have negotiation skills and take responsibility for your actions.
Employers don't value apprenticeships.
Degree apprenticeships are created by organisations who are looking to fill skill shortages in their industries. We work with companies such as Virgin Media, Microsoft and Capgemini who are all looking to grow their own graduates. In fact, employers say that apprentices are 15% more employable than those with other qualifications.
Apprenticeships are just for school leavers.
That's not true at all. Degree apprentices can be of any age as long as they're over 16. In fact, we have apprentices right from school leavers to those who are in their 40s and 50s.
My name is Luke Austin, I work for Virtue Motors plc and I'm currently a service advisor. I'm studying business management and leadership at Northumbria and I'm also gaining a charter managementship qualification alongside it. So my normal day-to-day routine starts with I'll introduce myself to the customers that day, then I'll process the jobs into the workshop. From there they'll inform me, then I'll ring the customers. So I have to invoice, I have to upsell, and I also have to speak to customers on a regular basis. I chose a degree apprenticeship because I didn't want to go into full-time work or full-time education again, because I get a full-time wage and I don't get my university paid for, so it's the best of both worlds whilst getting experience on the job. Being at Northumbria University as well as working, it allows me to compare both what I do in the workplace to my studies. All my assignments are quite practically related. Especially working on a charter managementship, I do get time to reflect and have a look at what I do at work. For only being 19 and the programme that I'm on, I think it has allowed me to realise the expectations of what a normal job is. It's allowed me to think this is where I want to be in 5-10 years. It has allowed me to create opportunities that I would never have created if I never got on this apprentice programme. So to anyone thinking of doing a degree apprenticeship programme, I would say it is hard work, however it is definitely worth it. It's debt-free, you don't have to pay for any of university studies. You also get to work full-time in a full-time job role. You get to work with colleagues who have had multiple years in the business, and you get a lot of support from managers who do want you to do well.
Hi, my name's Eden. I work for Walsall Council in the engineering department. I'm currently doing a level 6 apprenticeship, 2.5 years down. I've been moving departments, but what I've been doing main in the last like 2 or 3 weeks is I've been assisting with highways maintenance. So that involves going out, looking at roads, answering queries from members of the public, and scheduling resurfacing work. So what I've been doing, I started off in MPMI, which is Major Projects Minor Improvements. They work on big schemes and small schemes. So they deal with junction improvements, cemetery extensions, but then also the small things like getting drop curbs installed. So I assisted with the drop curbs for a long time. I helped with their admin, and then eventually I helped with a junction improvement project towards the end. I did the apprenticeship program because it means that you can earn and learn. So I didn't just want to go to university. I was tired of doing the full-time route. Instead, I wanted to start making some progress. So an apprenticeship helps you get your foot in the door. You gain the experience, and then you also get training. So I go to university one day a week. Some people go to college, or other people have mentors come into the building. It's really helpful. A lot at the end of the day, the people, the organisations that you're going to apply to these organisations, and they want experience at the end of the day. It helps you to stand out from a lot of other people. Plus the bonus of being paid and no university debt at the end of it as well. So it's a win-win, really. Well, the highest for me is being able to get into a workplace and meet new people. I'd recommend apprenticeship to others, even if you didn't think there was an apprenticeship out there for what you wanted to do. It's worth checking because at the end of the day, it's free training, and you might go to a company that you were going to go to anyway. So it's definitely worth looking because you get paid for it. You get free education if you go into a higher apprenticeship with the university route, and you get the foot in the door as well. A lot of people, sometimes they go and do what they want at university or college, but they struggle to find work in that industry. When you've got an apprenticeship, you're already there, and then at the end of it, people have spent a lot of time and money training you, so they're more likely to keep you on. And if not, you've got 2, 4, 5 years experience, then you can move on to somewhere else. I'd recommend apprenticeship to others, even if you didn't think there was an apprenticeship out there for what you wanted to do. It's worth checking because at the end of the day, it's free training, and you might go to a company that you were going to go to anyway. So it's definitely worth looking because you get paid for it. You get free education if you go into a higher apprenticeship with the university route, and you get the foot in the door as well. A lot of people, sometimes they go and do what they want at university or college, but they struggle to find work in that industry. When you've got an apprenticeship, you're already there, and then at the end of it, people have spent a lot of time and money training you, so they're more likely to keep you on. And if not, you've got 2, 4, 5 years experience, then you can move on to somewhere else.
Thank you to Aston College, Verto Motors and Walsall Council for telling us all about degree apprenticeships, what they are and what types of courses are available. If you have any questions for any of the experts today, please leave them in the live chat, which is to the right of the video player. Once you have left your questions, the experts in question will get back to you as soon as possible. Up next, we'll be hearing more about completing a degree apprenticeship in the police force. Later on, we'll then be hearing from DS Delma Brown and finally from Laura Johnson at Serco, as she tells us all about training that is available for those that are already employed. First, let's hand over to WM Police.
I'll go check on the bridge, yeah? Mr. Batra, are you okay, sir? Are you okay, sir? Look, Mr. Batra, your wife's very worried about you.
तू कौन है भाई? किसे देता हूँ मैं?
It's okay.
सत श्री अकाल अंकल जी आज ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਪਰੀ को लेके चलिए मनीषा ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਰੇਸ਼ਾਨ ਹੈ
ਤੂੰ ਵੇਖੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਪਰੀ ਨੂੰ
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਘਰ ਬੁਲਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ ਆਜੋ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਚਲਿਏ ਤੇ ਚਾਹ ਦਾ ਕੱਪ ਪੀਏ Let's get Mr. Batra home.
Control to Fleet and over, you've located Mr. Batchel. Just let his wife know we're on our way. Thank you.
We need your skills. You're made for this.
Here you go.
Thank you.
So how are you getting on?
Yeah. Okay. Just feel a bit stupid. The truth is, he was just always unhappy. I don't think I made him happy. He was just unhappy. A lot. With me.
No one deserves this. No one. Don't spend one more moment questioning yourself. This is not your fault.
Yeah.
You have no idea just how strong you are. Sitting here, opening up. That takes guts. You've done the hard bit. You've taken back control. Now you get to decide where your story goes from here.
Yeah. Thank you.
You just need to focus on you.
Yeah. I'm going to.
And when does this new job start?
Next week.
It's great.
I can't wait.
You're going to be great.
We need your skills. You're made for this.
I'll go check on the bridge, yeah? Mr. Batra, are you okay, sir? Are you okay, sir? Look, Mr. Batra, your wife's very worried about you.
ਤੂੰ ਕੌਣ ਹੈ ਬਈ ਕੀ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਹੈ
It's okay.
सत श्री अकाल अंकल जी आजो ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਪਰੀ को लेके चलिए मनीषा ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਰੇਸ਼ਾਨ ਹੈ
ਤੂੰ ਵੇਖੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਪਰੀ ਨੂੰ
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਘਰ ਬੁਲਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ ਆਜੋ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਚਲਿਏ ਤੇ ਚਾਹ ਦਾ ਕੱਪ ਪੀਏ Let's get Mr. Batra home.
Control to Fleet and over, you've located Mr. Batchel. Just let his wife know we're on our way. Thank you.
We need your skills. You're made for this.
Hi guys, my name is Del Brown. I work for West Midlands Police. I'm a police officer. I'm now going to tell you about two of the entry routes into the police. So the first route is the PCDA, the Police Constable Degree Apprenticeship. And the first thing what you'll need is your qualifications, GCSE, Maths and English, grade 4 or higher. You'll also need a level 3 NBQ equivalent to 64 UCAS points or higher. So that can be your A-levels, it can be BTEC, public service, as long as you're hitting those 64 UCAS points or higher, that will be fine. So once you've got those, you can apply. Actually, you can apply from the age of 17. It used to be 18, but now it's 17. But you won't be able to start until you're 18. So once you have those, it's the recruitment process. So you go through various assessments, and providing you are successful in those assessments, you will receive an offer, a job offer, and then you'll be able to start. You will start as a student police officer. You'll be a student police officer for 3 years, You'll have a tutor constable. Like I said, it's the police constable degree apprenticeship. So it's an apprenticeship, but at the end of it, you obtain a degree, and it's a bachelor's degree in policing. So whilst you're doing the job as a police officer, yeah, I said you'll have a tutor constable going out with you. So it's on-the-job training, but you'll also be doing your online work and classroom work. We are affiliated to Staffordshire University. That's who we will be working with. We will pay you a salary. The salary is £22,065, so quite good. The degree, of course, you don't pay for that, so we cover that. So if you think about the cost of a degree, it's over £9,000. So if you add that to the salary you're going to be getting, it's quite a good deal. Like I said, it's 3 years, and at the end of 3 years, you'll get a bachelor's degree. The other route is what we call the degree holders entry program. So it's for graduates. Now that is similar to the PCDA, but it is a 2-year program. And at the end of 2 years, you will get a diploma in policing. It's a good job. I've been doing this particular job for about 18 years now, and I don't regret joining the police. So hopefully in the future I will see you guys as police officers. Thank you.
I'm Laura Johnson, Partnership Coordinator for Skills Support for the Workforce programme in the Black Country. The Skills Support for the Workforce programme helps support small and medium businesses to upskill their employees with training courses and qualifications to help their business grow. The programme is co-financed by the Education and Skills Funding Agency and the European Social Fund, so training can be accessed at no cost to the business or individual. Skills Support for the Workforce is all about progression, and an apprenticeship is one of the routes learners can take following training. PTP have been working with local business Integra Supported Housing to upskill their staff. PTP carried out a training needs analysis which highlighted the need for a wide selection of staff development programmes, both accredited and non-accredited. The programmes were in care-related subjects and management development. It was identified that by implementing these programmes that they would not only improve the job-related skills but provide progression opportunities for the team. Sarah, one of the employees who undertook the training, shares her story on how the training supported her progression onto an apprenticeship and how it helped the wider business.
My name's Sarah. I joined Integra in 2019, January 2019, after ending a 20-year career in hairdressing. Obviously, I had no skills within this sector, so I looked into doing a MVQ level 2 in health and social care. This was when I was introduced to Paul at PTP training, who assigned me a fantastic tutor called Samantha Jennings, who was very supportive, very knowledgeable, and helped me to achieve completion within 6 months. During this time, I received a promotion at work where I became a project leader, which then encouraged me to do further training with PTP, and I did a team leading course. This team leading course helped me to understand how to manage staff, how to manage critical situations, how to have a better understanding of a managerial position. After I completed this course, I then received a second promotion where I became a project manager. After several months of doing my new job role, I decided that I would like to progress further and looked into doing a award in education and training, in hope that this course would help me to train up new staff. This course helped me to understand about lesson planning, about understanding the needs of the learner, meeting the hierarchy of needs, And alongside this course, I actually did an NCFE in the safe handling of medication. I managed to complete this course quite quickly due to knowledge and experience that I've gained within the workplace. As this course was completed quite quickly, I then did a second course of behaviour that challenges. This gave me a completely different outlook, helped me to change my perspective on challenging situations. I have just completed my awards in education and training, and I am now looking to start a level 5 in leadership and management apprenticeship. Hopefully this will help me to become a better manager, help my professional development, and enable me to be the best manager I can be. PTP Training are a great training provider. They are very resourceful, they are very knowledgeable and very supportive in recommending courses to help further your career. Would definitely recommend.
I'm Jill Durkin from Performance Through People. I hope you enjoyed Sarah's story. A great example as to how anyone can actually change their career and how training can actually help that development happen and give those progression opportunities that Sarah has enjoyed.
Thank you to all of the incredible speakers that we've heard from today. It's amazing to hear what is available within the Black Country area. If you have any further questions for any of the speakers that you've heard from today, please leave them in the live chat, which is to the right of the video player. Once you have left your question, the team at that company will get back to you as soon as possible. Remember, all of the videos that you have seen today will be available in the on-demand section, which is situated below the video player. You will have the ability to watch all of today's content after the event, whether it's to watch it back or if you know somebody that would benefit from watching these videos. They're always there. I hope you have enjoyed the session today and are enjoying National Apprenticeship Week so far. Coming up later today, we are back with the Black Country at 3:30 p.m. for the Apprenticeship Teacher event, letting teachers know all about the different types of apprenticeships and giving them the latest information. You won't want to miss it. Remember, stay safe and stay connected.